Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know, where Negro news comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. So guys, the passport bros are some of the biggest phenomenons in the black red pill spaces. And you know what? It's even bigger than just black men. They are everywhere. Passport bros has officially went to the top. And boy, they are everywhere. They're in Colombia, they're in Brazil, they're in the Philippines. Some of them are in Kenya, but the #1 spot is, drum roll please, the Dominican Republic. Oh yes, a lot of honeys out there. Booty clapping sounds. Oh yeah, and it's looking good. But wait, not everything works out for the passport bros. I mean, imagine you meet a lady that you really like and you buy her an apartment. You taking care of her and her kid. And so when you pretty much look at the video camera system in the house, you find out this.
Here's a story. And this story has to deal with a guy who took a girl off the street, her and her son, moved the girl in, and he had a baby with this girl. Everything was going great. He had cameras for security in his house. Not that he didn't trust his girl, but it was just, just in case somebody broke into the house. He decided to go to the United States, and he one day just decided to look at the security cameras, and he saw a guy going inside the house. And he had cameras in his room and stuff like that. And man, he saw this Dominican guy wearing his girl out. I mean, wearing her out. I mean, full fucking cream pie just busting all up inside her stomach, all types of, he was doing all types of stuff. I mean, he was putting that baby gravy up inside her. The shit was ridiculous. He was seeing her get worn out. There's nothing he could do because he's back in the States. And this guy was hammering his girl. I mean, he heard screams that she had never screamed like this when she was with him. I mean, this guy was putting premium wood inside of her. Premium wood. You understand that? Premium dick, wood, logs, and not pulling out at all. I mean, just shooting up the club. I mean, he did all this to take care of this girl. This dude was laying that pipe across that back. That was crazy.
Damn! Man, that's Dusty. She was getting her cheeks clapped up. Booty clapping sounds. I mean, man. You heard her making sounds. She was never making with you. And stop the show. Guys, let me tell you something, man. The worst thing that a man can do is to find out that he overpaid for a chick that was giving it up to a dude who can't do nothing for her. I mean, that's happened to me before, man. I flew a chick out one time and she flew back to where she was at, and I ended up finding out that she was getting clapped up inside of a car by a dude that lived with his mom. That really hurt my self-esteem, and I got rid of her. But wait, there's more.
The same guy decides to get married to another girl like less than a year later. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Oh man, I met this nice girl. Just because you feel like she's nice, just because a girl gives you attention doesn't mean you should go and marry her. That's stupid. This guy, makes money. He gets a check once a month, and the girl told him that he should go back to the States and work. I'm like, your check is significant enough to where she could easily live off. I mean, her check is, his check is like about 14 times the average Dominican salary. Like, if she can't live off that, something's wrong. Because she didn't have a job when you met her, which is a no-no. Like, what is she doing with her life? She's a single mom, and all you're doing is taking care of her. And now all of a sudden you're in her life, and now you got to pay for everything? That makes no sense. So she's like, oh, you need to go back to the States and this and that. I said, first of all, you just married this girl. And even if you didn't just marry her, if she really liked you, she'd want you there with her. But now you got to work when you didn't have to work before. Now you have to work to take care of her and a child that's not yours. Like, stop letting these women run all over you. But I see a lot of these guys, they just get, they're sad on the inside, and a little bit of attention, and they lose their mind and they open their pocketbooks up.
So this same guy who just caught another female getting her cheeks clapped marries another lady All right. And then when he marries the other lady, the lady goes and tells him, you need to go back to the States while she stays in the DR with this other guy. So guys, you heard that. That's so dusty. I mean, damn, bro. You didn't learn from your first experience, man, to stop, taking care of these women. Why do y'all need to do that? It's okay to take care of a good woman. It's not okay to take care of a 304. Next story. As you know, your boy is over here living in Uganda. And let me tell you that the police, they are there, but they are not really there. Not like in America. I mean, in America, you call the police, they usually answer the phone. In Africa, you pretty much got to give them some money for them to answer the phone. And they will help the robbers rob your ass and things like that. I mean, that's common here, right? So be glad that you're living in North America or in Europe or, in the United States when you can actually get people to come to your rescue because the police actually work there. But you got some people who want to take advantage of the system and they like to play stupid games. Unfortunately, they will win stupid prizes. Play that clip.
It's a practice known as swatting, and Ashton Garcia bragged during online live streams that he couldn't be caught while he called in fake shootings, hostage situations, even a bomb threat to LAX. But he had a much different tone in federal court today when he said he was part of a toxic online culture, and he apologized for creating real danger with his fake 911 calls.
My mom is bleeding out. My dad's running around the house with a shotgun. I'm hiding underneath my bed. I need help.
Excuse me, where are you?
On the line is Ashton Garcia describing horrific details to 911 dispatchers.
Evident Police Service, how can I help you?
Oh my God, finally, it wasn't working. My mom, she's dying. I accidentally saw her.
But this was all fake, and Garcia was making disguised online calls from his apartment in Bremerton, Washington. When dispatchers figured it out, Garcia laughed at them.
You're doing threats that are terroristic and that they can go beyond the borders of Canada, is what I'm telling you.
Oh, that's wild. I'm a terrorist. You're right. I am a terrorist.
Okay.
But Garcia was caught, and he wasn't laughing in federal court when he learned he'd spend 3 years in federal prison.
We're not really sure still why he targeted our community.
Commander Daniel Grispino of the Shaker Heights, Ohio Police Department came to Tacoma to attend Garcia's sentencing.
With these incidents, you can't just have it a slap on the wrist.
Grispino talked to Garcia during a fake hostage situation in 2022.
He was basically taunting and mocking us that day.
It was a hoax.
Yeah, that's funny though.
People in the online community recognized that this behavior wasn't okay, and they came forward to law enforcement anonymously.
Federal prosecutors say Garcia knew he was hurting other people, and this fact did not dissuade him. It delighted him. Terrorizing other people was not merely incidental to his criminal behavior, but rather the entire point.
And we're committed to holding people accountable. So even though he believed that he wasn't going to be caught, certainly we were able to investigate, and law enforcement did a great job of finding him.
In Seattle, Jeremy Harris, Como News.
So you hear what this kid is doing? Talking about he's sorry? That's so dusty, bro. You out here playing with people's lives, talking about you in danger. Now they got to get the taxpayers' money to come out there and find out that it's a fluke. They need to put your ass underneath the jail. Or I got a better suggestion. Yeah, I do. Put you next to Big Pookie in cell block D. Get it? Cell block D. I bet you'll never call the police again. No, you probably will call the police, but hopefully, like they do in Africa, they won't show up. Okay? Next story. So guys, we never really talk about ex-girlfriends and what they will do after you break up with them. Now, stop the show. Most of y'all is ugly. So you never really knew what it was like for a female to love you because you're not really looking good like me, right? And you don't really know how to clap cheeks all like that. So that's why when they leave your ass, they come over to me. By the way, email me at planetoshay@gmail.com if you're a female wanting to leave a lame ass dude and you really want to know how your life can change in 35 seconds in the bed with me. Fast forward. Now we have a story of this particular lady, Steffi Cohen, fitness influencer, boxer, looks like she can whoop my ass. I would never deal with her like that because I'm scared to get my ass whooped, right? lady looks like she can get a lot of men. Unfortunately, she got dumped and she didn't really handle it that well. So instead of just going her own separate way, want to know what she did? Play that clip.
Right now, a pro boxer and fitness influencer is under arrest accused of cyber harassment. Local 10 Samir Nefsi is joining us. He's outside the jail in West Miami-Dade with this story. Samir?
Christy, so that pro boxer and social media influencer accused of leaking sexually explicit photos of a female and putting them in an online group chat. Of course, now she is behind bars facing a serious charge. From boasting fitness accolades to facing a Miami-Dade judge.
Miss Cohen.
Stephanie Cohen facing several charges alleged to have posted a woman's nude photos in an online group chat in 2023.
Computer offenses, then sexual cyber harassment, criminal mischief, resistance without violence.
The 32-year-old pro boxer with 1 million followers on Instagram is alleged to have illegally accessed a then-boyfriend's laptop in March of 2022, saving the photos and then distributing them in different groups the victim was a part of in 2023 with the purpose of exposing and humiliating her, say arrest documents. The report adds the incident occurred after Cohen had learned her boyfriend was having a relationship with the victim. Cohen is alleged to have guessed the man's password and obtained the sexually explicit photos. According to the report, Cohen wrote in a group chat she sent the photo with the intent to cause emotional distress to the victim. Police arresting the boxer on Tuesday when Cohen is said to have not complied and walked away from officers. While attempting to arrest her, she physically restrained, say police, at one point using her right leg to hook an officer in an attempt to sweep him off his feet. Then, after being placed in a squad car, she attempted to use her toes to pull open the latch, ultimately breaking the lock. All right, so Cohen now faces 3 charges: accessing a computer, unauthorized accessing a computer, as well as sexual cyber harassment, criminal mischief. Of course, she's expected to come out of the jail at any minute. We'll be here posted to keep you updated. Live in West Miami-Dade, I'm Samir Nefsi, Local 10 News.
So damn, sis, you get dumped, then what do? You go out there and you start putting out information and pictures of the new girl and sharing in WhatsApp groups. But then stop the show. After that, what do? You then try to fight the police after getting your ass arrested. You tried to take the police down because you got a little bit of fitness training and fighting training. You forget you're dealing with a grown man. Then you try to use your toes to unlock the goddamn police door in the back. That's so dusty. Who the hell do y'all think y'all are, man? It's over for y'all. So guys, we got some candidates. We got my brother, Jamie the X-Pac. Shout out to him. Go subscribe to this channel. He's talking about a dude that basically caught his girl getting her cheeks clapped, right? Then you have this young kid doing fake 911 calls. And then you got this lady out here who's doing the most, putting out the new girlfriend of her ex-boyfriend's pictures online and then trying to fight the cops. Jeopardy music! Drum roll, please. It's Steffi Cohen. It was hard, man. It was a hard choice because you had the simp and then you had the little kid playing on the phone. But goddamn, Steffi, at least let me tell you why I chose your ass. The young boy at least was remorseful when he got caught. He's at least trying to lie about it. Your ass was trying to fight the police. Like, how you trying to do a damn leg sweep, a Street Fighter 2 kick on the police when your ass and did all this dusty stuff? That's so dusty. Brivian, throw that dust on her. So guys, it's my time. You know what I'm saying? It's early here. All the religious folks is making noise. I gotta go. But you know, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson on the Dusty News Network. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook. I take all my Dusty News. Tag me on Facebook. Go to my Facebook page here, facebook.com/O'Shea Duke Jackson 2. I got 18,000 followers over there. And give me all the dust you got. We out.